This is Pole Barn Garage's last video. That's his YouTube channel. He's like in a 65 Ford four-door, I don't remember the model, it's a four-door car. It's got like a 289 in there. He's going through, he's got a house he bought in somewhere in southern New Mexico. He's going back from duct tape drags in Tucson they had a couple of weeks ago. This is a video that he made of his trip back to his home. God, I can't remember where he lived at, but it's where he's going through Kansas. I'm not going to make a comment on that. It's going to be about 2 or 3 minutes of video. I'm going to play this and then comment.
The Rambler Classic over there is like what Joe Dirt's parents, took off in whenever they left him at the Grand Canyon. Probably has fly up on the tire rack.
I watched Joe Dirt, and I didn't particularly care for that movie. I thought they could have done a better job of it. I thought it was kind of stupid, but that's me. If you like Joe Dirt, it's fine. I just thought it was stupid. Let me play another minute of this on that comment.
Still. You got a Ford 6-cylinder laying down there.
There's a bunch of these old abandoned places other people have got. Now I'm going to make another video how I need a bunch more subscribers to to join my channel so I can get monetized. I need a bunch more watch hours. Now I certainly need to make more interesting videos. Now I'm going to make another separate video this morning. Now I've got about 3 I'm going to make. I just want to comment. I just watching this and figure out how to make a comment on it. I said I need to get out and do at least some temporary, maybe like 2 or 3 day things where I go out and video some more interesting stuff so I can put it on my channel. I need a bunch more subscribers so I can get monetized. But let me finish here. That's 3 on the tree. I do know how to drive a 3-speed column shift. Been many, many years, but I learned how to drive with pickup with a 4-speed in it, on the floor. But I had a little tiny pickup that had a 5-speed in there. Really loved that thing. I'm going to ask my viewers that know how to drive a standard tranny. What's your preference? Like an automatic, a full automatic transmission, or like a 5 or 6-speed. I wouldn't mind having another pickup, with a 5-speed on there, just because they're I think they're more fun than automatic. My current pickup has got automatic, but you periodically have to go through a clutch. And I remember a guy that had a bit, an old like about a 1-ton GM pickup with a 454 in there, and he kept turning up clutches. So they eventually just put automatic in there. Transmission shop just eventually put automatic. And as far as I know, that worked for him. Of course, this guy's probably gone by now because that's been years and years. But anyway, let me get back to this video.
Is that where we're staying? Yeah. I heard there's a free one under every mattress.
We're in Kansas. That's not the only proof.
Yeah. So I want you to think about how we've driven over 400 miles. We've gone through 3 states. We've seen a lot of things. We have to drive another 400 miles in the state of Kansas tomorrow. I hate driving through the state of Kansas, but it is the quickest way home. We are going to Liberal, Kansas, and we're going to try out a pizza and pub place. It looked pretty good. It really did. So, maybe the food's good. There's no place like Liberal.
That was Dorothy and Toto. That's a different story. But anyway, my grandma was born in Kansas, man. I knew my grandma. She's been gone for many, many years. She was born like in the late 1800s. She was actually a school teacher when she was a much younger lady. She taught like in a one-room school. But anyway, my grandma, now she had caught tuberculosis when she was a young lady, and the doctor told her, go climb Pikes Peak, and that's what she did. My father was born in Pueblo, Colorado, close to where Pikes Peak is at. I guess she actually did climb Pikes Peak, but the lady, my grandma, I guess at some point in time her body kind of beat it off, and she lived to be 99 years old. She like 3 weeks of being 100 years old when she finally departed this cruel world here. And don't be speaking bad about Kansas, man, because my grandma, I've never been there. I would love to have somebody that's familiar with it, take me through there and show me some of the more interesting spots in Kansas or through the other parts of the U.S. But dude, don't be speaking bad about Kansas because my grandma was born there, even though she probably spent the vast majority of her adult life here in Arizona. Okay, love you. Love your videos, dude, even though you're speaking bad about Kansas. Bye-bye.